All right, we got our featured matchups.
Here we go. We got plenty of them, Caleb.
Yeah, I concocted a pretty good list, didn't I?
Yeah. Oh, I mean, we're now getting into some actual good matchups now.
And they're almost in order of kickoff because when I pulled up the ESPN list, they have them all in order. So we have some Friday games today, this week, obviously.
Sick.
First is one that I'm going to be pulling my hair out. Listen, big Arizona State guy over here. I don't have an Arizona State hat, so we're rocking the Gophers. We'll get to them in a minute. But number 24 TCU is headed to Tempe, take on the Sun Devils. The Sun Devils are unranked, but they're 3.5-point favorites against TCU, who beat the brakes off of Bill Belichick. It never gets old saying that. It never gets old. Listen, I really like what Arizona State puts together when they're playing well. That offense is super efficient. The defense, like, they love to give up big plays and really make you stress out.
Also,
their offensive
line's still a concern for me too, man. Like I
Sam
told you
Levitt
about that when they played that directional Arizona school. I was like, bro, this is a huge concern for me.
And they kept it close with Baylor, obviously. A little more stressful than they wanted it to be, but they came out with the win on the road, I do believe, in Baylor. So big jump for them. Okay, like we got punched in the face, but we're gonna keep going. They beat the shit out of North Texas, as they should have. Or not North Texas, Texas State. I apologize. They're the same thing. I take one just as seriously as I take the other. But yeah, they should beat TCU. Like, I don't think that they're that good of a team right now. And hopefully they're ranked by the end of it. But yeah,
they should be. I think that maybe that loss to Mississippi State,
it's going to haunt them.
Oh yeah, but I mean Mississippi State's 4-0. It's a good loss as of right now. I think it's just at the time that they lost, people still thought Mississippi State was one of the worst teams in the nation. I don't think that's the case anymore because they are 4-0. But I mean Tyson's a stud. That's receiver number one. I really think he reminds me a lot of Reggie Wayne. A lot. I think he's unbelievably talented. They have really good offensive weapons. They really do. But I would take Arizona State in this game.
-3.5, I think, is a good number.
I think I'm very accurate.
They've been keeping it within field goal all season. Now we skip over to one of your teams. Number 21 USC, the Trojans, headed to Illinois to take on the number 23 Fighting Illinois. Is that their?
Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. Brett Bielema's team.
Either way, USC is -6.5. I think they're going to smash that. But
oh yeah, I think so. Take the over on this game. USC's offense is stupid this year. They probably have the best wide receiver duo in the country, and Jaden Mayava is a legitimate Heisman contender. Like legit, he's a really good player. Their plays per game, they're like every offensive statistical category, and on top of that, look. I always forget their head coach's name because he's the dude who was at Oklahoma for the longest.
USC's guy or Illinois' guy?
USC's guy.
USC head coach.
It makes me upset because
his name is Lincoln Riley.
Lincoln Riley. Yep.
I've heard that name, but as I explained, NFL guy over here.
I mean, he's made. I mean, look, what was it? You had Baker Mayfield, Kyler Murray, Caleb Williams. I mean, he's made 3 Heisman winners. It doesn't surprise me that if Jaden Mayava, if he keeps this up, he should be also a Heisman winner as well too. But I got USC dominating this game big time. After what I just saw Illinois against Indiana, bro, Indiana's offense is nice. They ain't USC offense nice.
It's going to be a bloodbath. All right. Rutgers at Minnesota. Obviously not a super high stakes game. Both these teams are going to be like thumbs up. We did a good job when they're both eligible. But I wanted to talk about this, and I thank Gerardo for letting me do it because 1, Ski Yuma row the boat, and 2, there is some interesting drama surrounding this game, Gerardo, and I'd like to fill you in on it if you'd let me.
There we go. Let's hear this. I love college football drama.
So Minnesota had this quarterback in 2022, 2023. 2022, who's the backup to Tanner Morgan, who just looks like Brian Hoyer before the 3 divorces. And he got hurt in 2022. In comes in this Greek athletic freak by the name of Ethan Kaliakmanis. Maybe you've heard of him. He goes ahead. He plays pretty solid in relief for Tanner Morgan. Super athletic. You can see the talent. And yeah, he seems to be like the next promised thing. Leads them to a Pinstripe Bowl to get a win. And in 2023, he is the unquestioned quarterback. Tanner Morgan went and graduated, went and got drafted by the UFL. I think he played for the Michigan Panthers. He spent some time on the Steelers practice squad. I think now he's a coach somewhere. I could be mistaken on that. But yeah, so Ethan Kaliakmanis, unquestioned starter in 2023. Then he sucks. Like, he sucks. Choking games. His athletic talent cannot save him from his own brain. And it's a disaster. The Gophers, I think, were only bowl eligible because of their academics, and they lost. 2023 Gophers bowl game. I think they lost to Syracuse. No. It was Bowling Green. They lost to Bowling. No, they beat Bowling Green. Wait, what? What am I thinking of? I don't know. They lost to Bowling. They beat Bowling Green in the Quick Lane Bowl. I don't think Kaliakmanis played. Yeah, Cole Kramer played. Senior backup. And Ethan Kaliakmanis did not play. He entered the transfer portal, and he went to Rutgers. Now, in 2024, I want to say that Rutgers beat Minnesota in their house. They did. Rutgers beat Minnesota in Rutgers. He threw 3 touchdowns against the Gophers. My guy Max Brosmer, shout out, 27-45 touchdown. But it was largely a competitive game. The Gophers had the lead, 16-14 at the end of the third, blew it. Had a goddamn 67% winning chance at the end of the third. But yeah, so now this is Ethan Kaliakmanis' first game back in Minnesota. And his dad wants to fact check PJ Fleck on Twitter.
Oh, nice.
So Kaliakmanis obviously spent the first 3 years in Minnesota. Then he left. And listen, PJ Fleck said, this is Rutgers in Minnesota. I think Kaliakmanis is playing really well. I think it's his 5th year in that type of same system. So you would expect to see that type of growth he has shown and played at a high level. That's for sure. 5 years in that system. Kaliakmanis' father was quick to tag Fleck on X and correct him. Correction, Alex, Kaliakmanis wrote in a post that has since been deleted. Going on 3 years in the system, not 5. So they're getting in a little Twitter spat.
Okay.
Ethan, on the other hand, I go into every game the same exact way, and that's laser locked focus and getting the job done. He's decided to be back. He did live there, did go to school, but we're trying to go 1-0 this season, and I'm just happy with where I'm at. But definitely excited to get back. But there's a little bit of drama in this game for sure. A little bit of hostility, as Big Ten football always has. And the Gophers and Rutgers kick off at 11 a.m. on Saturday. It's a big game for the Gophers. They're coming off the loss against Cal. Need to get right. Want to go get
4.5 point favorites on that one.
And they're 4.5 point favorites. Give me Fleck and the Gophers for sure. But I hope that my little spiel on the drama there didn't totally disrupt the flow of this show.
No, it's okay. I got Rutgers winning this. Can you imagine? Out of all that, it's like, yeah, but I got Rutgers. No. I mean, I do like it. I do like that because you get that more so in college football than you do in the NFL. You really do. You will get Twitter beefs. Because they're kids.
Between dads and coaches, apparently, too.
Oh, yeah. Also, that's, 100%. It's a whole lot
more. Nico's dad's obviously involved.
A fucking bum, too. But no, I think it's really interesting, especially somebody who doesn't follow either one of the programs like that. I do like that fact. I do like the fact that there is, because it creates more narratives, it creates more fun, it gets more skin in the game, and that's why, like when Arizona State lost to Mississippi State, I was like, oh, Caleb has now experienced how
I
much this
came in
shit
the show
sucks.
ready to rip.
Oh yeah, because I mean, and I told you this. Like, look, you've had ups and down years with the Patriots and whatnot, and I said Arizona State losing hurts way worse than that because you're just way more pissed. You're just like, oh, my weekend's just ruined.
Yeah,
So,
and then the
but
Patriots proceeded to lose week 1.
oh yeah, there you go. But yeah, no, I think Minnesota should win this game. Should.
Yeah, I think
You would.
they're hands down the better team. But
A team that also should win, Ohio State and Washington. But I did say earlier on, I think pre-show, that I said that this is a trap game for Ohio State.
first kind of legit team they played since Texas.
Yes. Yep. Probably a first legit team, and they're also like really, really talented as well too. Um, so I'm gonna go with Ohio State should win this game, but do not be surprised if they're on upset alert for this one.
I think that's fair. LSU at Ole Miss. Miss is a 1.5 point favorite. Number 4 versus number 13.
Ole Miss has two good quarterbacks on their squad, bro. Two good ones. It don't matter which one starts; they're both uber talented. Big
This game don't
storyline.
start till 3:30. You can spend your morning watching Rutgers and the Gophers.
The big thing, talk about drama. Lane Kiffin's daughter announced this week that she and linebacker Whit Weeks from LSU are dating. They hard launched, and what a time to do that. Lane Kiffin also is really big on social media. If you haven't noticed this, I know he was a big Twitter guy, but like him and his daughter actually sit down and like do like videos together. It'll be really awkward when he got to go against her boyfriend now. I got Ole Miss winning this game. I think Ole Miss is a really good team. I think Lane Kiffin's a really talented head coach. This LSU defense is going to be really, really tested this game.
The battle who gets to call Lane Kiffin's who Lane Kiffin's daughter calls daddy. Like that's what this battle
God.
is.
Yep. Yep. So I got Ole Miss on this one. This is crazy. And it's going to be talked about all day, all next week too.
Pat McAfee's going to say some wild stuff on Big News.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Or ESPN or whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
College game day.
I got Ole Miss winning this one. It's a pick-em essentially.
Yep. Auburn at Texas A&M. A&M 6.5 point favorites.
A&M coming off a good win against Notre Dame. I got A&M probably winning this game. Auburn has improved with Jackson Arnold. Jackson Arnold was the number 1 overall quarterback recruit coming out of his class. He was a bum in Oklahoma, but now is really good at Auburn. But Marcel Reed is a legitimate quarterback. I think A&M, and they have a sick wide receiver out there too for A&M. I believe he's like top 10, top 15 in receiving yards this year. He's a really, really good player, really good stud. It is hard to win games out there in College Station.
Wide receiver. Any names that strike me as familiar? They got a bunch of them.
Just do the top. He's the number 1 in yards so far.
There's a statistics tab. I'm a dummy.
Yeah, there you go.
To do Mario Craver?
Yep, that would be him. Absolute stud.
The sophomore.
Yep. I believe he's a transfer portal guy too.
Doesn't tell me that.
Absolute stud.
Mississippi State.
Yep. So absolute stud. I think I got Texas A&M winning this game right here.
I would agree, but don't be shocked. Number 15, Tennessee at Mississippi State. Can these annoying cowbell ringing Bulldogs keep it up?
No, I think Tennessee's just going to look really good. Tennessee's a really nice team. I mean, they had a really close loss. What was it, to Alabama, right? Or Tennessee? To Georgia? No, was it Georgia? To Georgia. Tennessee's a lot better than people think. I think they're also a top 10 team. I mean, for them to take it to Georgia, Georgia's a top 4 team, it would be number 1 team in the nation. That wouldn't bother me. I got Tennessee winning this game, and also beating more than 7.5. I think like 14-10. I think that they're going to win by double-digit points.
All right. The Cowbells do not make a factor for Tennessee. They just did Arizona State.
Which is the Morgan Wallen Hardy game. This is what this is. Is the Morgan Wallen Hardy game. Morgan Wallen, big Tennessee Volunteers fan. Hardy, huge Mississippi State Bulldog fan because he's from Mississippi.
I'm starting to think less of Hardy. Number 6, Oregon at number 3, Penn State. Kind of the game of the week here.
Yep, I would say this is the game of the week.
Penn State minus 3.5.
I got Oregon winning. I don't think Penn State should be favored at all. I think Oregon's way. Oh, I've seen them blow games at home. That whiteout. Is it a whiteout game for Penn State? I do not know. I mean, also James Franklin's a fraud. So, like,
is that a hot take anymore, or just people?
No, that's just accurate. That's just accurate. Like, put it this way: him winning a BCS, they would still calling him a national championship. They would still call him a fraud. He's not a legitimate, like, he's like what Mike Gundy is. You know what I mean? Like, he'll get you 10 wins. Yeah, he'll get you to the playoffs, but what hardware do we have for this? You know what I mean? Yeah, you've recruited Saquon Barkley. Yeah, you got all these players. You go to Penn State.
Yeah, you've had some locker room problems. What?
Yeah. I mean, not the first time that happened at Penn State. But anyways, I got Oregon winning this one. Plus my Heisman hopeful Dante Moore is going to be on there. He's going to be put on display. So a lot of people are going to finally be introduced to him.
Versus Drew Aller.
Yep. Drew Aller, what I would say, isn't a Heisman hopeful. I would just say he's more of an NFL prospect. Right now, he's the number 1 quarterback prospect. A lot of people are starting to get really, really high on him.
Because everybody else sucks.
Yeah, you're kind of winning by default. But he was already getting first-round nods this year. And even last year when he was a sophomore, a lot of people already liked him back then. But I'm going to go with Oregon on this one. Upset.
Hopefully he likes Gumbo because I think the Saints are calling his name. Alabama, number 17, headed to Georgia to take on the real Bulldogs. Number 6. UGA's 3.5-point favorites.
I got UGA on this one. They are Kirby Smart. I think it's a really good head coach. Kellen DeBoer, I think he's still finding his footing at Alabama. I know a lot of Alabama fans miss Nick Saban, and I don't blame them. But it wouldn't surprise me if Kalen DeBoer pulls out a victory on this one. This would be a matchup where Alabama ranked 17 is also a little bit too low for me too. I think that's also relatively a top 12, top 10 team in this nation as well. It would not surprise me if they upset Georgia on this one. They've always had good games against one, like, despite whoever's the head coach at either one of them, this is always going to be a dogfight to the end. Like, this should always be like a pick 'em. Don't matter. Records go out the window. Does not matter. Like, what team has what players and whatnot. I'm going to go with Georgia on this one, maybe narrowing out a victory, but I really would not be surprised if Alabama won.
I'll take Georgia pretty I don't want to say comfortably. I'm confident.
But you feel more confident with them winning a game.
Yeah, for sure. Like what they got going on over there, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right. These are our featured matchups, everybody. That could be the show. Do you have anything to add to the fine people at home?
No, other than please like, comment, and subscribe. We really, truly appreciate y'all. I know y'all love our Nico video. It's doing amazing numbers, especially for us, such a young channel that we are. We truly appreciate all comments, whether it's good, bad, or indifferent. I mean, I do my best to always heart all the messages and reply back.
Yeah, you have a better heart than I do. I just kind of want to. Some of those, I just want to argue with them, so I keep my hands off.
No, because I mean, it's still like people's opinion. It's all opinions, right? Like nothing that I'm saying is a fact, other than Arch Manning is 46% passing completion when he passed the line of scrimmage.
And Notre Dame is where people go to die.
No, not Notre Dame, South Bend, Indiana, just where Notre Dame is located at. It is a pretty campus, but I wouldn't go there. But anyways, I just still want to iterate. Like, thank y'all so much for the constant support, the much love. We are just really, really getting started and finding our footing. here in the YouTube landscape into the sports talk stuff, and we're always going to get 1% better. So we really appreciate a like, comment, and obviously subscribing to the channel, because this content's not going anywhere. We are just getting started, and we really, truly appreciate y'all.
I echo all of those sentiments. And share it around. See if anybody you think could enjoy these handsome faces.
Yep. Or our
Faces
takes.
made for radio, as your Instagram page so nicely put it. Didn't mean to put you on the spot like that. Should I play the reel?
Number one joke that gets talked about. One, I've been sitting on that reel for a hot minute, and I was like, I'm posting that one today. I don't care what people say.
I should have downloaded it just to throw it on the.
I mean, it's not a bad reel. It's not a bad reel. It had over 10,000 views on it.
It's more than any of our reels.
Well, we haven't talked about Nico in a hot minute. That's why.
I'm hoping this Notre Dame video could do numbers.
Oh, I got it.
Bait them with the path to the playoffs, and then they just get into us ripping.
Yep. Hey, how does Notre Dame get to the playoffs? They don't. Thank you.
Like and subscribe.
Yeah, they don't. End of story. It's not going to happen. Marcus Freeman's probably going to leave you guys to go to Ohio State.
But what's gonna happen is that we're gonna be back next week.
Yes.
More NFL, more college football, and hell, I hear that there's another sport starting playoffs pretty soon that maybe we should sink our toes in a little.
Yeah, and they also hiring robots too.
We'll see you next week. Thanks for watching, everybody.